the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 72.
First play is to the air. His first pass falls incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard
You go
line.
middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now. They'll go play action. Buying some time right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready up.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. I'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They're going play action. On the move, headed right. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. 7 Pirates. Viking 18.
Pistol now for Milrow. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
15, 5 in. Back. Can't be lying. 19 tight. Warriors 17, 19 Lions.
From the gun, Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
18 Cardinal.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing a 4th down.
Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
Throwing off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw. It's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. So I got single high or 2 high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 70 Lions.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
No row from the gun. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. Down the left sideline he goes. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Cougar 19, Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete out to the right side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's a gain of 8.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds his man over the middle. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a gain of 22, and that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Washington first down. Working inside the red zone. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
On the set.
Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
70 Timberwolves. We got to push it up. We got to push it up. We got to push it up.
Again to throw on second. Throws caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Joey Slide, a big off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Back to 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And it's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. 6, 7, 19, 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's got it at the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Running it all right there. He's got to regroup for 2nd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that.
That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game in the first half.
Touchdown.
Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 28, Seahawks 14.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Shaheed now to return. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Man! Deputy Timberwolf!
To the air, Milroe. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Buffalo 18!
Now it's Milroe. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Got ready.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Let's go! 60 by Mustang 19! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 79 Broncos!
Here he is on 3rd and short. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready?
Rucker on 1st down. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
11 on the play. 1st down, Seattle.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
Ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
70 Ranger. Let's go now. 19, 18, 19 Lions.
Milrow with it on 1st. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. Has some room to work. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Working now from the gun. He's got Jalen Lade. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a nice completion from the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a 1st down, too.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Running it now out of the gun. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
A 6-yard
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Looking in the air here. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing it. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Pass play coming here. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Check smash. 19 tight.
He's going to throw it again. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Throwing it again here. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Slice kick is up and good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Shaheed now to return.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Crack all 80. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Milrow. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. First down throw here from Milrow. Here's a screen out for Walker. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 19, Lock 7 Pirates, 7 Trap 60, Trap 60. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
6-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Pistol now for Milrow. Those reeled in by Arroyo. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
60. Janet. Panther 6, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Milrow looking to throw. Interception ends that drive. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Setting him on the dive. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Okay, ready.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Here we go. 60 by.
Here's a throw. One's complete, right side. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down from the 42. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed to his running back. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Second and 3 now.
19 Lions. Let's go. Rambo 80.
They'll go play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half.
This front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him
Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it. It overwhelmed there and led to the block.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Bronco 80. Panther Street, Panther.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Panther 60.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
19 sight. 19 to 2. 19. 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Here's Milrow. First and 10. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 back. 60 Vices. 18. Pioneers. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Milrow now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
10 to 11. Let's go now. Mustang 19. Ready.
Milrow throwing on third down. Razors this one deep down the middle. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Ready up.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Ready.
Desperation time here. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route, too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70.
Back now, pressure coming. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Seahawks.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on, come on. 70 Rangers, Cougar 19.
Milrow with it on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
18, 19, stop.
Second and 10, Milrow to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Go! 79 Brock, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Light, Buffalo 18. Go!
To the air on third and long. Catch made underneath that back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, Milrow. He throws a bullet to the zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So now a two-point try coming from Milroe and the Seahawks.
The Seahawks will line up for the
Panther
two-point
60,
conversion.
Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that two-point try. Could have made it a one-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. Means more than likely a couple possessions too, Kate. And we're to the point, if you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes it. And accepts the touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Set. 60 by 19 by.
Back to throw now. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Hold it ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
27. Joey Sly to kick off for the
All
Commanders.
set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19, 18.
Milroe from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw, here's Milroe. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Seahawks trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connection made to Shaheed. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
70, Timberwolf.
It's a gain of 6. And the Seahawks first down.
Mustang 19.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
60, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milroe looking to throw. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Bronco, 60 Eagles, 19 tight, 19 Cup. Cup 19, Cup Dragon 6, 19 Lion.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready?
Throwing it again here. Here's a screen out for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Come on. 18, find it. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Gain of 19 yards. That's another.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.